Back in 1984, Nike's basketball shoe market share had shrunk to a mere 17%, completely overshadowed by Adidas and Converse. Cash reserves were dwindling fast, leaving the brand backed into a corner. With no way out, Nike bet everything on a college kid who hadn't even set foot in the NBA yet. His name was Michael Jordan. How did this reckless gamble pay off? Let's rewind to the very beginning. In 1962, 24-year-old Stanford MBA Phil Knight set off on a backpacking trip to Japan. By pure chance, he wandered into the Onitsuka Tiger Factory in Kobe. There, he laid eyes on a pair of featherlight running shoes, sparking a wildly improbable business idea. Knight owned no company, no storefronts, no warehouses, and barely any capital. Still, he flew back to Japan and showed up at Onitsuka Tiger's headquarters to negotiate exclusive U.S. distribution rights. When executives asked what company he represented, he blurted out a made-up name on the spot: Blue Ribbon Sports. Armed only with his sharp insight into the running shoe market, he walked away with full distribution rights for all of America. Once home, he tracked down his former college track coach, Bill Bowerman. The two each chipped in $500, pooling a total of $1,000 to launch their venture. Without a proper shop, Knight sold shoes straight out of the trunk of his car at track meets. They pulled in $8,000 in sales their very first year. No one took this Stanford grad hawking sneakers from a car seriously, yet orders kept rolling in non-stop. One Sunday morning, Bowerman stumbled onto a brilliant experiment. He poured liquid rubber into his wife's waffle iron, and once it cooled, the grid-pattern sole it formed was far lighter and gripped the ground better than any shoe sole available at the time. That sole, forged in a humble home kitchen, would go on to become Nike's foundational competitive edge. As tensions mounted between Knight and Onitsuka Tiger, he resolved to build a brand all his own in 1971. He hired a design student to craft the iconic swoosh logo, paying just $35 for the design. No one could have guessed that this simple mark would grow into one of the most instantly recognizable symbols across the globe. But even a legendary logo couldn't shield Nike from what came next. By the 1980s, Adidas and Converse dominated the basketball shoe industry, leaving Nike clinging to just 17% market share. Company leaders even began considering bankruptcy. The brand stood on the edge of collapse. Their last hope rested entirely on college phenom Michael Jordan, who dreamed of signing with Adidas instead. With nothing left to lose, Nike put forward a contract that sounded utterly absurd by industry standards. A guaranteed $500,000 annual salary, permanent royalties on every pair of his signature shoes, and an entire exclusive sneaker line crafted just for him. Their debut Air Jordan 1 featured bold red and black color blocking, a direct violation of the NBA's strict uniform rule that all footwear had to be mostly white. The league delivered a harsh ruling. Every time Jordan laced up those banned shoes, the team would face a $5,000 fine. Most brands would have backed down immediately, but Nike made an unorthodox call. They'd cover every single fine. Even bolder, they turned every penalty into free advertising played out live on national TV. Nike's internal projections estimated the Air Jordan line would hit $3 million in sales its first year. The final revenue blew past every expectation, topping $126 million. That all-or-nothing partnership pulled Nike's failing basketball division back from the verge of ruin. In 1988, copywriter Dan Whedon drew inspiration from a death row inmate's final words to pen Nike's legendary slogan, "Just do it." Over the next decade, Nike's annual revenue rocketed from $877 million to $9.2 billion. the brand transformed from a mere shoe manufacturer into a cultural touchstone beloved by young people worldwide. Today, Nike's market value tops $100 billion, and the Jordan brand alone brings in more than $5 billion in yearly revenue. When you look back at the whole journey, inventing a fake company name to land distribution rights, fashioning game-changing soles in a waffle iron, buying a world-famous logo for $35, footing every league fine for their star athlete, every single choice looked like a reckless risk at the time. Nike's true genius was never crafting better shoes. It was its rare ability to tap into humanity's innate hunger to push past limits and chase victory. That quiet understanding is what has kept the brand standing strong for decades on end. Do you think Nike is heading toward its next crisis? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more deep dives into legendary business stories.